Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy John Megacycle here. Another episode of Shapes I.O. coming at you. We're working on this happy fella right here. 1 part square, 3 part circle, all blue. And we just got that finished up. We've got a lot of production. And that's exactly what I want. The next piece that we're working on is a white circle. Then we need to slap bang them on top of each other and kind of wrap that up nice. So what I need is a circle, and I see one here. We're still in plenty O circle territory, I think. Let's see. I'm looking for another circle that's a little more out, near 3 colors. That would be ideal. That's close. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find our regular circle square buddies. Again, it's all gonna be this misshapen, weird, circly stuff with spikes and I don't even know. Which is okay. We could do a little bit of work, a little bit of cutting, trimming, copying, merging. That's not really what I'm afraid of. It's just I would like to keep the steps to a minimum if we can at all manage. Like here, this one's probably the best. Just extract this, rotate it, cut it, merge it. That might be the least amount of effort for some of these more awkward shapes. Hey, circle. Okay. We're just gonna... Bah! Okay, now where in the heck is latest from here? I don't have any idea where the heck oh, there we are. Oh, that's a heck of a trek. Huh. Okay. Let's see if we can find something closer. That is a hell of a walk. Like, it doesn't matter. The belts will carry the product to wherever I want them to be carried. That's less the problem. It's just for some of these production chains, I wouldn't mind if we had them a little more localized to each other. And maybe I'm just being incredibly nitpicky. Is that really the closest circle? Probably. Let's go down a little bit. Okay, so latest. Are there any circles? Oh, okay, circle right here. Red, green, blue. I like this better. That circle can go away. I always like to mark up my work so I know what I'm doing in case an emergency happens, like work calls or something, and I get pulled away or something. Okay, so how much of this do I want? Actually, there's no difference. What was it, 6? 6. We'll get 1 full line of saturation, right? Yep, 6 gets us a full line of saturation. Excellent. So, that can go away. Let's just test it for 5 real quick. I want to make sure 6 is the number we're aiming for. Looks like 5 does it as well. Okay. Let's try 4. Could have sworn like 4 or less wasn't... Yep, okay, so 4 is not cutting it. Yep, okay. So 5, 6 will be good. 5 is probably enough, but let's just set it up for 6. How soon until another level of extraction? Not for a very long time, so this works out just as well. So I'm going to do some shenaniganry like this. That's more than good. Okay, so let's test our theory before I go completely ape on stuff. Let's do the color mergey thingy. So, color merge. And let's just pipe this in. This should give me, what, yellow? Purple. Purple. I told you I'm bad at colors. Can't even... I was one of those incredibly slow kids in school that put the, the yellow cylinder thing, and you get the shapes and there's the cutouts on the top, It's like you get the cylinder piece, and then the circle piece, and then the square piece, and I always put the wrong thing in the wrong slot. Okay, cool. So the culmination of all colors is white. Interesting. Boop. Okay, so that's good. So I've got a ton of red here. I want a ton of blue and a ton of green. We're going to merge it right here, and then we're going to move up and combine it out. I think that's the plan. So I need a bunch of this. Bum ba dum ba bum bum. Okay, is there any more blue? There is more blue. Okay, cool. I'd like to kind of balance this out as much as we can, if possible. That would be ideal. Okay, so this is 3 dedicated lines right here. And I want 8, right? Yeah, 8 is the magic number, I feel. So let's see here. There's 6. Actually, this kind of does it right here. Just trim that out. I think I'm pretty happy with this. There's my 8. So now, green is where? Here? I think that works out brilliantly. Let's go ahead and combine this up for a crap ton of white. Let's just call that 8, actually. Let's take our own advice and give us some more space. That's better. Much better. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing that we did in the past in terms of all this. Is I'm going to give 2 spaces worth. It doesn't matter how these are combined as long as they're combined at all. So something like this. And then we'll come at it from the other angle with the blue. Oh, not quite. No reason not to go overboard, right? Alright, 2, 4, 6, 8. That is 8. I counted them. Looks good. Let's get these blues mashed up. So you come all the way over here, and we're going to do you first. Now, what I should have done with this red to give me more space is given me a bit more of a leanway on the entry point like this. A little more of a berth would be good. Oh. Nope, that's not the right thing. There we go. Yeah, let's do a little cleanup. Give me some more room here. Boop. This way, blue will have no problem at all coming in. It's going to look a lot neater. And even this one, or that's not going to look right at all. There we go. Now we have the stuff. All right, this is the rightmost line, right? So let's give ourselves the most room possible. And we want to cut across right here. And just scoot our way all the way through. No problem. And now what we can also do, since we're going to have a bit of a gap here, just do something like this. Same thing. Okay, let's get the other line up here. Oh, come on now. Man, I can't wait for blueprints. I'm just going to have a blueprint of literally just a dozen of these lines just running. I can't tell you how many times in Factorio I've used that exact blueprint. It's literally just a line. Yeah, same thing with like Mindustry and other games like that that has like a blueprint mechanic. Same thing. I've literally just got blueprints in my blueprint book that are just lines of belts. Just easy lines of belts, maybe 4 wide. Just slap it down, forget it, move on with your life, man. Enjoy. I ain't got no time for fooling around. Want to make things easy, right? Who doesn't like stuff easy? And blueprints allow stuff to be easy. Okay, there we go. Get that hooked in. Did I mess up again? Two, 4, 6. I did. Okay, so there's an extra blue line. That's fine. I'm just gonna do that. Doesn't matter. I don't have another red to combine it with, so don't care. This looks like this. Okay, that gives us purple, yeah? Okay. Cool. Alright. So with purple, we now need to combine it with green. And we're going to do the exact same thing we did with like red and blue. We're going to stagger them like this so green has an easier time getting into these areas. And that looks like that's how that's done. Excellent. Holy crap. We are so close to getting our first white tiles. White color, whatever. Okay, and same deal with this. Give us a little more space, why not? That's not correct. Whatever. It will be correct now. There we go. Okay, so we got our 8 greens. Excellent sauce. This leftmost one is going to be in the first in line, so let's give us a bit of room here. Oh, that's far, far too wide. Okay. I want something like that. Actually, we're gonna give ourselves a little room there. Trim that out by literally 1 square. That'll make it a lot easier for us to link in with the purple. Excellent. Okay. Now we're gonna do a little more pushing purple back instead of pushing green back, maybe? Oh, I guess I'll have to push purple back in, or green back anyway. But we'll do stuff. Nope. Nope. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. We'll do stuff like this, I think. Oh, that weaving looks so hot. I love it. And if my calculations are correct, hot diggity damn, we got white. Okay. Whew. Let's take a look back and see how far we've come. That's a lot of stuff be happening in a single episode. Holy crap already. Tons of change. Tons of good stuff. We have a lot of white. I'm hoping that anything we need white for, maybe we can just come here and we have an abundance of it. And maybe we make like a central processing commodity facility or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so what I need right now are circles. And we have circles literally right here, and we need to paint them white. It doesn't make a ton of sense. How's that look? That looks better? That looks better to me. This doesn't make it completely balanced for sure, but it does help. So I've got a ton of circle. We're gonna have another paint setup here. This is gonna be just devastating. Okay, so I have 6, but I want 8. So how do we make this work? Like this? There's our, we just call it, there's our 8, maybe? Nope. Oh, sure, why not? Maybe that makes the most sense. Okay, so it's 100% usage of the blocks anyway. Yeah, let's just leave it at that, whatever. So 8 total. So here we go. I'm really excited for blueprints. So what was this, 6? I think I'm really happy with this kind of spacing. Bum, ba, 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 dum, bum. Let's make sure we have enough room for all of our circly boys. We totally do. Cool. Exactly the amount of room that we needed. We had 1 extra space, but that worked out great. Come on. Okay. I'm so giddy and ridiculously silly feeling right now because of how close we are to accomplishing our goal. Like, this is awesome sauce of the highest order. Okay, I'm just gonna plug everything in, then we'll deal with the tunnels and stuff for the outputs and all that. Bum. I'm very excited for another level of painting mixing. Okay. Okay. Alright. Did we get it all? Woof. I think we did. Okay, we have white circle production. And now we just need to slam bass it on the blue bits, and we're looking good. So I need 8 combiners, I guess? 8 stackers? I need, okay, if they cannot be merged, the right item is placed above the left item. So I need these white pieces on the right side. Not a problem, I think. Give ourselves a lot of room. Something like that? Oh, actually, this won't work the way I used to do it. So let's go back to one of our color combiners. One of the things that made this setup work is because I could alternate the colors, and I didn't have to do a lot of thinking in terms of the weaving job that I did, like here. It made it really simple because I could dual up, I guess is how I'm saying it. I could combine on 2 lanes what I had and what I've been doing and all that. So that's what worked out really well. In this case, here with the colors, it doesn't matter what gets put into what slot. None of that matters. In this case, with these stackers, the right side must be a certain type. It must be the white circle, and the left side must be the blue, whatever that is. So I'm actually going to need a little bit of extra space here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That works for me. Excellent sauce. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. I'm crazy excited for whatever this is we're making. I don't even... it's the blueprint, right? It's a blueprint item. I wonder if this is like a currency or something. If this gets consumed, like if there's like a specific cost. Because once we unlock blueprints, in my opinion, that's kind of a final part of the game. It's the same thing. I know I keep using Factorio as a reference because that's one of the games I know so well. But to that regard, that's kind of how, like, logic bots and blueprints and construction bots really come in. Once that becomes a real part of the game doesn't end, but it does feel like the difficulty curve drops off significantly, in my opinion. It's not a bad component to the game at all, but the game changes. Oh, that's not quite right. Something screwed up here. Yeah, belts. That's what's screwed up. It should be right here. Yep. Now, before I run all this line and get incredibly disappointed that it doesn't work the way I want it to, I don't know what looks smarter. The blue going under or the white? And the answer is it doesn't freaking matter. How come there's 3 spaces here? Oh, I screwed up in the spacing. Okay, that's not a problem whatsoever. Cool, cool. Okay, does this give me what I think this should give me? I'm looking for this piece specifically with these 2 items. That looks like a winner to me. Hot damn. Hot damn. Okay. Cool. And that should give us a bunch more. Most excellent. Okay, let's do a little combining up. And then a combining again. Where in the heck is our headquarters? I don't really have any extra slots. I have 1 extra slot on the bottom. I guess I'll just run it with the rest of the main vein. Okay, a little more to go. Yeah, I would love a mini-map. A mini-map would be just amazing. Awesome. I think that seals the deal. We're going to see some gaps as I expected us to see. That's totally fine. I didn't finish layering out all this anyway. If it was 100% saturated already, I was going to be like, how in the heck? Just how in the world does that even do the thing? Connect. And good. Alright, so I need the same kind of jiggery-pokery, mergery nonsense for this thing. Get this all lined up. Cool. Yeah, we should have saturation by the time I get all the rest of the blue lined in. I wonder if I should be combining some of these, because I only have 3 more slots. Man, I went overhaul with these blue parts. Which tells me I should actually ramp up my white shape production as well, which I can do. So let's just hook up these pieces, I think. And then we'll work on more white production. More white color. Is that the right? Nope, not quite. Of course, maybe I don't need way more blue to be filtered in, and maybe I just have to do a bunch of splitters and stuff if this is going to keep up this way. We'll see. Is that right there? Totally is. Cool. Okay. Now I guess we'll just watch for a minute and see if there's any really bad gaps. Oh, look at that. We already have 1.2k. Holy crap. That's just awesome. Yeah, building big the first time is kind of what works. For me, anyway. I think I do need more white circle production. Blue seems to be kind of keeping up. I wonder if I should just merge them all in. Which wouldn't take a lot of effort. Because it's just going to be like this. Merge, kill this line, right? That's all there is to it. And then we will go through and do stuff like this. I mean, that's all this is going to take. Maybe that's a little more sane for right now. Just oversaturating our blue line. So the problem is I got lines over here and I got lines over here that ain't going to be touching. Actually, you know what? Hold on. That autosave every 2 minutes is starting to drive me a little nuts because I'm seeing a visual stutter slightly. Can you just 10 minutes that? Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so oh god, that scared me. Level 12 complete. You can now copy and paste parts of your factory. Select an area, hold control, drag with your mouse, hit C to copy it. Alright, I knew that. Pasting it is not free. You need to produce blueprint shapes to afford it. Those you just delivered. Holy crap, I called it. Okay, so now we have a currency of sorts. I don't need that pinned anymore. Oh wait, I do need that. Oh, I guess it's auto-pinned. Okay. Cool. So how much does this cost? Let's just say this. Copy. Wow. Really? Is it like a per item thing? It might be a per item thing, because this is cheaper. I don't know, maybe belts are more expensive, but yeah, if I could get like a formulaic kind of a paint build or a splitter build or something and just make this a lot easier, I think that would be the ideal situation. Bum bum ba bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay, we can always undo this later if we get much better production upgrades or what have you. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Oh, it's too long. There we go. Okay, so now I have 3 lines extra with 3 lines to add, which is unfreaking fortunate, but can be done. A little bit of jiggery pokery and we're gonna have ourselves a fully functioning system, believe you me. And it's not gonna look half terrible. That part I can't I can't be held accountable for. It's not gonna look awful, but I'll do my darndest. Actually, same thing here. The belt speed and the underneathy speed are actually exactly the same. So we are suffering no production losses, no latency issues, no nothing when we're using a ton of these underneathies. It's literally no big deal. Okay, yes, that one's getting merged with a different one. The only one that's not getting merged is this guy here. And I need to work on that in the most obtuse way possible. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Not sure how I want this to go down. This is a little more of an interesting conundrum. Oh, I see the answer. Oh, so close. You guys scram? Cool, that's the answer. That's how we just get it to the other side. And now... Okay, I think I like that better. That does better saturate the blue. Now, white is still my problem for an efficiency situation. How close are we to mixing and painting? Not at all. Okay, if we were close, I was going to be like, let's just leave it. Let's just not worry about it at all. But, yeah. I kind of want to get this a little more doctored up. We're looking pretty good on everything from this perspective. Let's just do something like this. And let's just add another line. Okay. Try to better saturate some of this, right? Now, I don't have balancers for the white. So the thing is, this left guy is going to get oversaturated, and that's going to kind of be it. We could be really, really stupid about this and just do this. You know what? I'm feeling silly. Screw it. So now the bigger problem with this is items are going to lean far more to the right side. This is really stupid. What in the hell? Okay. So items are going to prioritize over here because things are going to move more to the right. These balancers say, hey, one item to the left, one item to the right. One left, one right. One left, one right. Ba, 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 ba. And it keeps doing that. So the thing is, this guy's getting only 50% of what is being pumped in. Actually, this guy might be normal. Actually, this might all completely be fine. I don't know. But yeah, exactly as I was saying. Statistically, this far right side over here is going to get far more priority. And this left side is not going to get too much. So we need to make sure that we emphasize the left side as well for all fairness. So let's just do something like this. So this balances a bit as well, and something like that. Let's remove that. And I'm just going to build one more thingamadoo here. Cool. Sure. Oh, now we don't have nearly enough... We're not producing nearly enough white color blobs. It's not gonna make it. Oh, it's not gonna make it. Okay. What if we try now? That didn't work. That kind of does it. Emphasis on the kinda. My goodness. This is turning into a right mess. What if we trimmed it out like here as well? I wonder if that helps us any. Well, we can come back to this at a later time. Nothing's in a rush. That didn't work. Oh, I see exactly why that didn't work. So this top one's not really getting a whole lot of the white paint. Man, if I had a bit more spacing, I think I could have done this a bit better, but... actually, we can still do our dumb thing, go like this, just like we did above, if we just want to be absolutely silly about it. Yeah, I almost feel embarrassed about that. But what will happen is this will all eventually stockpile. Now that this guy is full on the far right, this second one on the right will now get the highest priority. It'll eventually stack down. But this is what we wanted to see. 100% saturation. 8,000 of these things while I've been talking. That's insane. Okay, what is next on the docket? This thing. White circles, purple back. Okay, so purple is the culmination of red and blue. We know that. We've tried it. Figured it out. Aside from that, I don't think there's anything super special about this shape. So why don't we get right to it? I need red and blue and square. Speaking of which, do I need circles or squares anymore? Because these things are kind of eating up some valuable territory, I think. I don't think I need the left half circle anymore. This thing. Because I'm looking here and I don't see it being required for anything. It'd be really easy for me to get that reset up. So just boof. And I don't think I need circles anymore. Boof. Let's see. What else do we have here? I've got top half, bottom half, upper right corner. I need bottom half. And I need upper right corner. I don't think I need top half anymore. So let's trim this down a bit. What about upper right corner? I have 10 times the amount almost that I would have needed for an upgrade. I guess just keep it going. Let's just do something like this. Just trying to free up a couple of hub spots. I don't mind if we spend the next 5-10 minutes just doing cleanup, to be honest, just so we can get a couple things squared away. Yeah, I don't need these top halves anymore. And this is what I was producing here. So we can do, just for simplicity's sake, I could just do something like this. Just to get rid of it. Actually, none of these things are blocking each other, so I could just leave that as is, and it won't hurt anything. Yep, so that's the bottom half. These are the upper right circly-doos, both of which I need. Bottom half, circly-do, yep. Yep, I still need those, I still need those. Let's take a look at our graph production and make sure we're bringing it. Yeah, you can kind of see exactly where I stopped it. So that gives a nice point of reference to see where production has halted, or... Actually, does it show the item that I'm not putting in anymore? I don't think it does. Actually, we should be in delivered, not produced. This is what's being delivered to the hub. Yep, there we go. See, so this is the piece that I cut production off of, and that's it. So, fine enough. Let's just double check if there's everything else that we do need. I need this thing, the red Shasta thing, the blue two-side. Do I need... Yes, I do. That's there. Square circly-do. Purple circle, red star. Oh, I don't need red circle anymore. Yeah, red circle was a requirement. It's not a requirement anymore. So I could go and peel this back. Now I'm going to leave the factory here. There's no point in me blowing up the entire factory. None of this stuff is costing me power or maintenance or anything really at all. Like none of this costs me anything. I can leave everything running nonstop. But I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup here. Those red circles I just don't need anymore. Does it say that it's all stored? Like I have a crap ton of red circles? 91k, cool. If ever I need more, I'll just restart the network and get that going back in. No big deal. What else don't I need? I think I've got... This will be a really easy way to figure out what I need. I know I need you. I know I need you. And you, and you, and you. Right? Square, ding, 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 ding. Do I need regular stars anymore? I do. I know I just checked everything, but I want to double check. Right corner and bottom. Yep. Okay. Excellent. Very good. Okay. So we freed up, what, 3 hub spots? That's cool. Let's actually do a little bit of cleaning here. Actually... That's what I wanted. I know there's not really a ton of point for doing cleanup, but we'll space out some of the hub entry points, and this will make this a little easier if I need to hook in new lines. I kind of want like 1 free spot on each side. So I got 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. What we'll do here just to reinforce that point is do something like this. Cool. Now I got 1 free point on every side. If there's a resource that I want to bring in, it'll just make it a lot easier for me to deliver that product. Cool. We got 12,000 of our little blueprint jobbies. That's amazing. Yeah, very soon I'm thinking what we'll do is start working on, like I said, modular painting stations, modular everything, and just go from there. And speaking of which, we can clean this up a bunch really quick now that we have our new extractors. Yeah, that works out really, really nice. And then we'll do something like this. There. So that freed up a bit of extra clutter, I think. That worked out really well. Yeah, I don't really need nearly as much brick throughput as we had before. Yeah, that feels a lot cleaner to me. We could probably trim this up a bit too. There, just super extracting. So now we've got a bit more space. I might tear this whole square thing out and move it like over here so we have even more room at the hub. But since I'm not going to be doing a lot more stuff at the hub, considering more complex shapes and parts and pieces are required, it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, thanks for joining me. My name is John Megacycle. Another episode of Shapes I.O. is in the books, and I hope to see you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.